This first story was sent to me by a woman named Sarah. She told me she's never spoken about this to anyone outside her family, and even they don't know the full story. After reading what she wrote, I understood why. Sarah was 24 at the time. She'd just moved into her first apartment alone, a ground floor unit in a quiet part of town. Small place, one bedroom, big windows facing the parking lot. She told me she actually liked that at first. Said it made the apartment feel less dark. She wouldn't feel that way for long. It started about 3 weeks after she moved in. She was watching TV late one night when she noticed something through the curtain, a shape, just standing in the parking lot. She told herself it was a neighbor, maybe someone locked out of their car. She went to bed and forgot about it. But the next night it was there again. Same spot, same shape, just standing there in the dark, not moving. She told herself it was nothing. People stand outside. It's not strange. It wasn't until the third night that she looked more carefully. The shape wasn't facing the parking lot. It was facing her window. She pulled the curtain shut and didn't look again, but she couldn't sleep. Around 3 in the morning, she heard something, a soft sound, like fingers, slowly dragging across glass. It was coming from her window. She didn't move. She didn't breathe. She just lay there in the dark, listening, until it stopped. She called the police in the morning. They found nothing. No footprints, no marks on the glass, nothing to suggest anyone had been there at all. Sarah moved out 2 weeks later. She never saw the shape again. She never found out who or what it was. And honestly, I think that's the part that still bothers her most. The next story comes from a man named Marcus. He was driving home from a night shift around 2 a.m. on a long, empty stretch of highway. He'd driven that road hundreds of times. He knew every turn, every exit. He wasn't prepared for what was waiting for him on the side of it. About 20 minutes into the drive, his headlights caught something. A figure on the shoulder of the road, just standing there, facing away from traffic. No car nearby, no phone in their hand, just standing. He slowed down. He wasn't sure if they needed help. That's when the figure slowly turned its head. Not its body, just its head, all the way around, looking directly at him as he passed. Marcus hit the gas. His body just took over. He wasn't thinking. He was just driving. Fast. He checked his rearview mirror. The figure was still standing in the same spot. But now, it was facing him, watching the car disappear into the dark. He drove the rest of the way home without stopping. He's never taken that road at night again. And on the nights he has to. He says he never looks in the rearview mirror. He told me he's not sure what he's afraid to see. Our final story tonight is one that genuinely unsettled me. It was sent by a woman named Dana, who grew up in a house with a basement her parents always kept locked. When she was 12, she found out why. Dana had always heard sounds coming from below the house at night. Her parents told her it was the pipes. Old houses make noise. She believed them. Until one night when she woke up and heard something that couldn't be explained as pipes. Breathing. Slow, deep breathing coming up through the floor vents. She crept downstairs. The basement door, the one that was always locked, was open, just slightly, and from the gap at the bottom, she could see light, a dim, flickering light like a candle. She pushed the door open. Inside, she found a small room she'd never known existed. The cot, the lantern, photographs on the wall. Photographs of her family, taken through the windows of their home, all of them recent. Someone had been living beneath them for a very long time. The police were called. The person was never found. Dana's family moved out that same night and never went back. She told me that to this day, no matter where she lives, she always checks the basement first. If you've had an experience you can't explain, something that stayed with you long after it happened, feel free to send it to me. My contact information is in the description. I read every single one, and if your story is selected, I'll see you in the next one.